Hey, my Tauruses. Let's get into these messages. Let's see what's going on. Whatever comes out for my Tauruses. These are general. Thank you for tuning in, stopping by. Keep the support coming. To anyone returning, to anyone new, how are you? What's good? Let's get into it. Tauruses, my bulls. Let's see what's going on. Conflict resolution in the middle. Compromising, making amends, rebuilding trust. Someone may want to rebuild some sort of trust with you. Someone from the past. It could be something recent. It could have been like a recent argument. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. This could be someone that you had an intimate relationship with. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about, the bedroom tactics. They miss you. They reminisce a lot about you. They know they messed up. Someone like ruined a good thing. Possibly it could be something like that. They could be trying to go through other people, send you messages. They could be, it could be like a fake account. Someone may request you. Just watch out for fake accounts. They could be behind a fake account. It's like they have to be near you, see you. Someone just hasn't been the same without you. They think about you a lot. I feel as though you guys did have a connection at one point. It was very sexual. It was a sexual relationship. You guys, when you were together, you were together. When you wasn't, you wasn't. And it was respected that way, but something went wrong somewhere along the way. It could have been that you guys just went your separate ways. You stopped speaking. It could be unfinished business. It could be someone got ghosted. Whatever it is, the case is someone's thinking about you. They miss your ass. Someone wants to see you. They could be trying to find ways to come towards you. Someone's about to take some sort of action. Could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. Someone's tired of wishing, thinking, hoping. You might end up bumping into this person. Could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sag. Does not have to be. Someone's like, enough's enough. Like, she ain't trying to see me. He's not trying to see me. I'm going to make it happen myself. Someone's going to put forth effort to bump into your ass. This is someone who tried to keep you confused, with the Ace of Swords in reverse. They played on the fact that you really had a lot of love for them, because you did, They wanted to keep you confused. They wanted you all up in your head about a situation, and you were. This could also be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. I feel as though you decided to go a different route in your life. You decided to switch some things up, and it is shocking to them. You became dissatisfied real quick, and someone was shocked by the fact that you chose something else or someone else. It could be something like that. Someone's like, I didn't think you had it in you. This could also be like someone that tried to keep you confused, distract you in some sort of way. They just wanted to keep you focused on the sex. They didn't want to keep you focus on the fact that they were satisfied just having sex with you, or whatever the case is here. It has something to do with intimacy. It could also be someone else, a third party. I feel as though, but the choice is yours, and I feel as though you chose to walk away. You could have chose to go away because they're thinking of you. Someone's missing you. It's missing you all over the place. They desire you. They want you. They need you. Someone could be self-pleasuring themselves in your pics and shit. Whatever they got of yours, they're using it. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. They're really into the intimacy that you guys had. Passion. It's something about you. They can't get what you gave. You put it on somebody or something. You got in their mind. You got, especially in the bedroom. You really got to this person. They can't stop thinking of you no matter what, no matter who they're with. But you decided to leave them. Period. Something happened. You decided to leave them. Let's see what it could have been. Let's see. King of Wands. They coming though. They're gonna just make a choice to, they're hurt. Look, crying, depressed, pain and sorrow, feeling rejected. They don't like the way they feel. And on top of that, they're a little bit cocky, so they expected you to come back already. You ain't spin the block on shit. Yeah, this person was immature. You wasn't. It was something about the relationship. You could have like threw out the idea of making it more than what it was. With them, because that's what they told you it was. Oh, you making it more than what it is. Let's just keep it. Let's just do our thing and whatever. At one point, you may have liked it, but then you wanted something more serious, or they did. But whatever it is, it was a childish relationship, or someone became childish when you walked away. Or someone started to show their insecurities while you were with them. That could be the reason why you backed away. Too clingy. Someone could have tried to get in your head. They used to try to violate you verbally or some shit. They could have been back and forth with you. They would verbally attack you or try to dim down your confidence, your light, and then they wanted you to trust them. It was back and forth with it. But it could also be the fact that someone's upset that you're moving on to something that's better suited for you. They're guilty. They're stressed about some shit. They know they fucked up pretty much, and the only thing they can do is try to come back and plead their case, say what they got to say to you. They can't stop thinking about you no matter what they do, and they just have to come see you. Yeah, look, reconcile. Look at this shit. Someone's worried that you may turn them away. Someone knows that you are a catch. Someone knows that you could have someone else, Someone wants you to know that they learned their lesson. They recognize their wrongs. They want to make it right. You're the only one for them. Yeah, no. Someone wants you to remember. They want you to remember something about being with them. But yeah, I feel as though your love for self is going to override whatever they're coming to you with. I feel as though you could be celibate, or you could have just started to come out of celibacy, but it's with someone new. If not, you're just celibate. You're not giving up those yams. You're not giving up that wine, my bulls. You know what I'm saying? You're good where you're at. You're happy. You're releasing yourself from the past. You're letting things go, letting the hurt go, seeing things in a different way. You could be becoming more spiritual, just on a higher plane. And you don't want to really engage with things that could get you back in, a bad state of mind. But someone's coming towards you. They scared though. They're nervous as hell. You make them nervous as hell. You intimidate them. They've always felt that way about you. But that's what draws them to you. They want to know what you're doing. It's like this person wants to heal this, but it was toxic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You feel as though the relationship was of a low vibrating frequency. You know what I'm saying? This person like fed off your love for them. It was things that you had to work on. It was karmic. It was toxic. And I feel as though you're just in a different space and you don't want to take it there anymore. But someone may not understand that. It's like a pop-up. Someone has something they want to say. They don't want this they don't want it to end like this. But I feel as though it's a done deal. You're just in a different space. You're not really trying to love on anyone. You're loving on yourself. Or if there's someone new, you're taking it extra slow, but you like the vibe that you have with this new person. But someone could be trying to come up on, pop up on you. They want to see you. You could be seeing 1111 a lot. So this new person is someone that, could be just for you, or this is a new beginning in your life. You're starting all over, and I feel as though you don't want to go back to something from the past. Regardless of what they say, you could be going to the gym, getting fit at the gym. You could be meeting someone at a gym, but I feel as though you're healing, self-love. It could be 1111. You could be seeing because you're loving on yourself a lot. You're healing, taking time to get your health back in order, and you're on some different shit. Someone just has to realize that, this was a wolf in sheep's clothing. This is someone that lied to you a lot. They were fronting like they were innocent. They were friendly, but, they weren't who they, cracked. They were one way in public with you, but behind closed doors, they were a different person. This person was toxic. It was a toxic situation, toxic environment being with this person. And I feel as though you just moved on, bulls, period. You just moved on. Someone just has to realize that. And I feel as though they could be trying to come back and make something right, or confess something, or try to get you to see things or them differently. Get ready.